Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE has released several superstars over the last few days. Recently, Liv Morgan, CM Punk, and Paige, among others, reacted to a female star's heartbreaking post following her release. Not long ago, Cora Jade was in the main event picture on NXT, fighting for the NXT Women's Championship. Unfortunately, her time with the company ended on May 2nd, as she was released from her contract. Following the end of her 4-year tenure with the Stamford-based promotion, Cora Jade took to Instagram to share a heartbreaking post. She spoke about her journey, some of the regrets she had, but most importantly, she stated that her career in the squared circle was far from over. 2 pictures accompanied the emotional caption. One of her was holding the Divas Championship as a child, and the other was a more recent one, featuring her in a wrestling ring. Several superstars reacted to this post, leaving likes and comments alike. WWE stars Liv Morgan, CM Punk, and Natalya liked the post, as did some of Jade's former NXT colleagues, Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice. A few former WWE stars also showed their support, including Paige and Blair Davenport. Some of these stars also left heartwarming comments, sharing heart emojis to her post, wishing her the best, and telling her to keep pushing and working hard. A lot of superstars were emotional upon hearing of Cora Jade's release, but none more so than Roxanne Perez, Jade's best friend in the business. The former NXT Women's Champion sent a heartwarming message following her release. Taking to X, Perez shared pictures of herself and Jade outside the squared circle. The two were obviously unbelievably close, and this was reflected in her caption, as she referred to Jade as her Wrestle soulmate. Jade is undoubtedly a talented pro wrestler, and it's a shame that her career with WWE has come to an end. However, as she herself mentioned, this is not the end for her. She will make a return to the ring at some point in time, stronger and better than ever. Nithin is a pro wrestling writer who covers WWE news stories at Sportskeeda. He holds an MBA degree and has 4 years of content writing experience working for the likes of the Sports Rush and Give Em a Sport. His association with SK goes way back, as he wrote for the pro wrestling division earlier, too, and interned with the team while pursuing his undergraduate degree. Nithin's writing style is inspired by the storytelling abilities of Japanese mangakas Eiichiro Oda, Masashi Kishimoto, and English authors like George R.R. Martin and J.R.R. Tolkien. He strives to keep his reports accurate and relevant by keeping up to date with the pro wrestling world and catering to reader preferences. He is a huge fan of Seth Rollins' workhorse mentality and Sami Zayn's never say die spirit. He says that if he could go back to the Attitude Era, he would love to manage Kurt Angle and bring out his wrestling machine character much earlier in his career. In his free time, Nithin watches, reads, and makes videos about sports on his YouTube channel, The Daily Raid. He also enjoys gaming, watching anime, and reading manga. It hits social media like a gut punch. The post was simple, raw, and full of heartbreak. A black and white photo of her sitting in the middle of the ring, hands in her lap, head bowed, the ropes surrounding her like a cage and sanctuary all at once. The caption read, "It's over. Not the dream. Never the dream. Just this chapter. I gave you everything I had. I hope that was enough. Thank you to the ones who believed in me when I couldn't even recognize myself in the mirror. WWE was my home. Now I walk away. But the fight isn't over. Just a different battlefield. I love you all. Forever. WWS, thank you, good before no. No tag. No bitterness. Just raw love and heartbreak. She wasn't just another release. She was the one fans rallied behind. She wasn't a champion on paper, but in spirit, in resilience, in heart, she was gold. Her story was survival. Her promos were poetry. Her matches, a blend of fury and grace. And now, she was gone. The wrestling world trembled, and the stars who knew her best spoke. The first one to post was Liv Morgan. The two had shared the road together. Tears in locker rooms, bruises on buses, joy in the chaos. I'm not even sure how to type this without crying. You were my road sister, my light in the darkest times. I watched you fight for your place every single day, and you earned it. They didn't just lose a wrestler. They lost magic. I love you forever. Wherever you go, I'll be front row screaming your name. #RiderD. She posted a video too. A behind-the-scenes clip of the two of them lip-syncing to Whitney Houston in full ring gear, laughing hysterically between takes. The kind of joy that couldn't be scripted. His post came late in the night. Classic Punk. Direct. No fluff. No PR shine. I saw the fight in you day one. I told people, that one? She's going to surprise a lot of suits. And you did. Sorry they didn't see your worth soon enough. But trust me, the world will. This ain't the end. Just chapter 1. Still here. Punk had always admired the outliers. The fighters who didn't fit the mold. He knew what it felt like to be underestimated, dismissed, pushed aside. And in her, he saw that same spark. That refusal to shrink. Paige went live on Instagram. No filters. Just mascara, smudged eyes, and unfiltered emotion. It's not fair. It's not fair. I watched you come in, shy as hell, afraid to take up space. And now, look at you. You turned into a damn powerhouse. You made people feel something. That's what this is about. Don't let them break your spirit. You are so much more than 3 ropes and a logo. And when you're ready to run wild again, you know where to find me. The comments flooded in. Bring her to AEW. We want her in TNA. She's too good to fade. Paige didn't even flinch. She knew her friend wasn't gone, just uncaged. A collage of photos. The caption read, "From training together in tiny gyms, to debuting on the same week, to surviving call-ups, setbacks, and side eyes. You are heart. You are fire. And I can't wait to see the next ring you set on fire." Bayley had mentored her, not because she had to, but because she wanted to. She saw her as more than a colleague, a sister, a survivor, a mirror. Every time we shared a ring, you made me better. Every single time. You never backed down from the challenge, never played it safe, never pretended to be anything other than real. You are a story that deserves to be told louder than ever. This isn't goodbye. It's just intermission. Attached was a boomerang of their final hug backstage, a private moment made public in honor of shared respect. Hashtags started trending. #thank you. Hernum. #justicefer. Hernum. #rehire. Hernum. Fans began sharing their favorite promos, matches, moments. One went viral, her 2023 match at Elimination Chamber, where she took on the top 3 women in WWE and nearly pulled off an upset. The crowd that night had chanted her name so loud, the announcers were drowned out. Now, those chants echoed online. Watched her at an NXT house show in 2019. I turned to the person next to me and said, "She gets it." Some people do the moves. Some people tell a story. She lived it. Hold your head up. The story's just getting good. The star herself. One more post. The next morning, she posted again. Not a photo. Just words. I didn't expect all of this. Truth is, I thought I'd disappear quietly. But you wouldn't let me. Thank you for reminding me that I matter. That my voice, my fight, my art, wasn't invisible. I don't know what's next. I don't know where I land. But I know I'm not alone. Thank you for the love. It saved me. And somewhere, a new door opens. Phone calls were being made. Offers floated in. AEW, TNA, Stardom, even Hollywood came knocking. But she wasn't rushing. For now, she rested. She breathed, but the boots stayed laced. And the fire still burned, because wrestlers like her don't vanish. They rise. And when she does, the world will remember exactly why they fell in love with her in the first place. Would you like this adapted into a video promo script or mock news article style next?